You should provide your chickens a place outside the coop where they can run around while still being confined. This is called the run. The run is particularly important if you don't let your birds range. Keeping them confined to a coop their entire lives would be cruel, and I hope you believe the same. The run is attached to your coop and should be much roomier than the coop itself. As far as size, the guideline is a minimum of 10 square feet, 0.9 square meters per bird. For my run, I used a 10 by 10 foot dog kennel, 3 meters by 3 meters, that I bought from my neighbor, which gives me 100 square feet or 9.3 square meters. My coop sits entirely inside the run, so if you subtract that area, that's still 70 square feet or 6.5 square meters of run, plenty for 6 hens. I used one of the 4 sides for the top and butted it against the roof of the coop. On each part of the run, I added a layer of hard cloth to the chain link. I'll explain why when I discuss security. Your chickens need both sun and shade, so a combination of a solid roof and being open on at least 2 sides is optimal. On really hot days, I use a shower curtain to block the sun. In the winter, I cover the outside of the run with a white tarp. It's semi-opaque and still allows a fair amount of light in while blocking the wind. By the way, zip ties are a chicken owner's best friend. For the roof, I used old fiberglass corrugated roofing that my husband's parents had stored in their garage attic. But I was getting quite a bit of leaking, so I added a second layer of plastic roofing perpendicular to the first and angled it slightly so water would run away from my garage and away from the run. Next, I added a gutter to the front of the coop so water coming off the roof would not get into the run. It's important that your run stay dry. There are several reasons for this. First of all, your hens will stay much cleaner if there isn't mud in the run. More important are the health reasons. Wet bedding can lead to respiratory problems. Also, your chickens need to be able to dust bathe, and so the bedding in your run needs to be both loose and dry. If your run bedding isn't conducive to dust bathing, you can provide a dust box and fill it with sand or loose dirt. If you let your chickens range, they will make their own dust bath. To complete my run, I added a large branch, which I found in our yard. This gives the girls an outdoor roost, as well as a place to go when they start to squabble with each other and just need to be alone for a bit. As I have mentioned previously, I live in the city, so there are limitations on what I can do with my chickens. If I lived in the country, I would love to have a setup like my friend Caroline. Not only does she have an old barn which I simply adore, she has a huge attached run. And of course, she has lots of chickens.